Welcome to Power Hour, where the editors of Power Sports Business interview the movers and shakers of the power sports industry. Okay, we're here today with Anthony Bruno from Broward Motorsports in their newest location in Miami. Welcome, Anthony. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah. Happy Monday morning, right?
Great morning so far.
Yeah. So, Anthony, tell me about your newest location here. Now, how many locations do you guys have at Broward?
So we currently have 6 locations from Miami all the way up the coast to
All in Florida?
just only in Florida for now.
Okay. Oh, for now. So
For now.
you guys are open to looking outside. Yeah, I got you. Well, it probably makes it logistically easier right now to be all in one concentrated well, Florida's a big state, so
It does. I mean, our dealers some of them are close to Miami, but our furthest one from here is, nearly 100 miles. So logistically, yes, it does. It's not bad if we need to transfer vehicles, parts, things like that. But yeah, we're always looking to grow, always looking to move forward.
Yeah. So tell me about the new location. How long ago did you acquire it? Did you, keep employees, add some more employees? What happened? What was the story?
So our newest location was originally Palmetto Motorsports, and we acquired them on August 1st. We moved in, and they came with about 31 employees, I think we started with. And a lot of them, this is a completely different atmosphere for us. We're used to Broward County, Palm Beach County. It's a completely different environment than Miami-Dade. This store brings a robust culture with it. It truly, we're in the city of Hialeah within Miami, and it truly embraces the Cuban culture. It's very Hispanic here. It's very energetic. The music's always on. There's a gang of chickens outside. We always have coffee going. Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll probably hear them start hooting and hollering soon.
Are you serious?
Oh yes.
Like wild chickens or just
wild chickens? There's probably 15 or 20 of them out there. There's one we call Rocky. He hangs out at our front door.
Oh my God.
It's hysterical.
It's like your guard chicken.
It's hysterical, but it's funny. The majority of the people that come in here are so used to it.
Yeah.
But it's such a different environment here. This place it's a hangout. We have customers that have been coming here forever. I mean, Palmetto Motorsports was opened in '78, and it was held by the same owner. It was a father-son ordeal, family ordeal, and father ended up retiring, leaving it to Todd, who was the previous owner. And a lot of the staff here has been here for a very long time. Broward Motorsports, we've been around since 2002. So we have some long-term employees. I myself, one of them, going on 17 years here. I started when I was 16 years old. But we had our first employee to truly retire. And he came from here, as gentleman Eddie. He's very well known in South Florida. Yeah, he's a great dude. Eddie Martinez. I think he was in his mid 70s, but finally decided to, pull the plug, and not because of how business and stuff was being conducted or how anything changed, but, just time for him to retire.
Right. Mid 70s. I think you've earned it, And I get it. If you're working into your mid 70s, you probably like your job.
Yeah. He loves it. He's awesome. He still comes by all the time. We had, when we first came in here, one gentleman retired right away. I think he was 80. But he still comes in regularly, and he brings his dog. He's living in the Keys, and they're still very actively involved. Even though Eddie retired from us, he's still navigating and creating deals and whatnot, and sending us all. He's
still a good resource for you guys.
He's an asset. He's an asset. We have a lot of those employees here. We have Billy. He's our parts manager. He's been in the industry since the early '80s. We have Mario. He's a parts guy. He's been here forever. This. What's cool about this store is the majority of the employees that are here are ones that were working for Palmetto, and they've been in the industry for a very long time. We brought a new sales manager, we brought a finance manager, we've modernized the business, we painted the building, and they were working like a mom and pop shop, and they were happy selling 30 or 40 units a month. They were happy with just what they had going on, but we came in here bat swinging and ready to get this place cranking. I mean, we're in Miami-Dade. It's got a huge population here. It's super dense. So
No, it is. So you're kind of in the, I know, okay, so Hialeah, now they have that sport, right? That there's like a Hialeah, I don't even know what that is, but they like throw, like, it's almost like a,
Oh, you're thinking of
reminds me a
Highline.
little like a lacrosse, Highlight. I'm thinking
Yeah,
Highlight, yeah.
this
Yeah,
is Hialeah.
Hialeah.
Nothing in
Okay.
relation to Highline.
Nothing, no relation. Okay,
So,
okay, okay. Well, that's how bad I am with Spanish. So,
yeah,
they all, it sounded the same to me. Hialeah, Hialeah. Okay. Hialeah. So yeah, you're kind of in the heart of it all,
we are
which
in the
is
heart of it.
now what do you say? Are you mostly street oriented or are you selling everything out of there? Like
So with
PWCs
our
and
group, with Broward Motorsports, we like to hold lots of franchises within one establishment. We want to sell all the brands that we can get, pack them all in here. We came in
yeah.
here had KTM, Husqvarna, Kawasaki, and Suzuki, and we're just slowly starting to add franchises as they become available. We brought Kodiak golf carts, Scarab jet boats. This store primarily is a street store, which is crazy because all of our other locations are off-road and water sports, mostly watercraft, a lot of side-by-side, a lot of ATV, but this store kills with, the on-road, the motorcycles and stuff. This
Oh
is
yeah.
a purely motorcycle store.
Okay. Cruisers, sport bikes. I mean, I guess with now you guys have Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki,
We have everything.
KTM, all that. Yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
not at this
So,
location, at our other locations. Our store at Treasure Coast, I think, has 15 franchises.
oh, okay.
Yeah. And we dabble in, bicycles, specialized and whatnot. So
Yeah. How's the e-bike side going? Do you guys do e-bikes at all, or is that?
what aspect? So we're not like bicycles or, motorcycles or
Yeah, e-bicycles,
bicycles.
like
yeah.
more higher end, I guess, but
Some of the manufacturers, I'm not sure which ones on the bicycle end sell them. I don't know how popular they are. They are pricey. Some of the
yeah,
specialized that are coming out to $10,000 for a bicycle.
yeah.
You can get yourself into a pretty badass dirt bike for 10 grand.
I know. Well, that's the thing. People start talking about it like, yeah, I can get this e-bike for like 12 grand, 10 grand. I'm like, how much motorcycle I can, and the
Yeah.
bike goes what, 30 miles an hour? Now, granted, I know they're cool. So a lot of guys swear by them, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
It depends
yeah,
where you're riding. I mean,
right.
there's some mountain bike trails and stuff around here. It'd probably be pretty
Okay.
popular. And this is a very dense city, so I can understand why a lot of people are, going into motorcycles and stuff. There's not a lot of places to ride in Miami legally for ATVs
Oh,
and side by sides and whatnot. So
yeah.
it makes sense
But
why
just
this.
getting around town on a bike is a lot easier.
Yeah.
Parking
Oh
and
yeah.
just maneuvering, is a lot easier, a lot more fun. And scooters, you'd sell any scooter stuff?
We had a scooter brand here when we first came in, but they weren't at a good price point. And
Oh yeah.
my goal this year is to find another scooter brand, a manufacturer to dabble in, but we haven't found them yet. So
Okay. Well, yeah, speaking of AIM Expo, yeah, that there were a lot of scooters
yeah,
there, scooter brands, but
I mean, we take a lot of pride in what we do here and in what we sell, and our service team here takes significant pride in the vehicles. I don't want to challenge them with some no-name scooter
right,
that has the potential to cause a lot of problems for us,
right.
Parts
Oh yeah.
unavailable, things breaking all the time. We really want to tarnish the reputation here.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah, you got to have brands that you're comfortable, familiar with, or that
Oh,
you
yeah.
can get behind. I mean,
Exactly.
as a sales guy, it's hard to sell something you don't really believe in. You
Yeah.
just really it's that sixth sense that the customer kind of picks
Yeah.
up on. So how's everything go? Did you do your grand opening already?
Yeah, we did a grand opening in October. It was a huge event, a tremendous success. We didn't have enough staff here to deal with it, but it was a lot of fun, man. We had a DJ, we had food trucks, we had a little champagne truck.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was a party. It was definitely a party. It had a massive turnout. We probably had 500 or 600 people show up.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a good turnout.
Oh yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about your, some of your successes and processes and things with, what you bring to this over Palmetto. I know you guys said that they were happy to, kind of sell what they did, which, that's all good. But, you guys are swinging for the fences, right?
Yeah, oh, big time. I mean, when we came in here, we didn't. It was run like a small mom and pop shop. You know, they had
Hmm.
a great team, but they hadn't really moved with the times.
Yeah.
And we like to use all the most up to date apps and data, and you know,
Yeah. So you're
it's
tracking a lot more, maybe like
so they essentially didn't track anything, and we
oh
tracked everything. You know, they didn't use any CRM, so a customer would walk in and they'd look at a vehicle and this is nice, and the salespeople would wave, and then they'd leave, and that's the end of that. You know,
right.
and for us, it's everything's got to be trackable, everyone's got to be touched. You know, it's
Sure. Yeah. I
trying to
mean,
sell.
and that's the name of the game now, right? I mean, this
Oh
is
yeah,
like the and I do see a lot of these, the mom and pop way of doing things is definitely those guys are selling.
and it's great.
They're
You know,
they're kind of like yeah,
they did something right. They were in business since
well,
1978. You know.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Not saying they did it wrong or anything,
Oh
but it's
no.
like now the way they, there's so many tools out there to use and to,
Oh yeah.
everyone's got a CRM, a DM, you're
Yeah.
texting customers and it's already in the, I mean, hell, I can go get a haircut and they know like, oh, you're a number four, two
Yeah.
on the side, scissor tie, whatever, so you're doing that kind of stuff on a much greater,
Yeah.
detail basis. So
You know, they didn't really have their parts department was run fantastic. The service department didn't really exist. There was two guys there that were answering the phones, working on bikes, you know,
yeah,
trying to navigate a service department that was fairly busy. So, you know, we had to shake them up and hire more technicians, put a manager in there, hire advisors,
wow,
give them processes and policies, and show them, hey, this is how you need to engage, this is how you need to sell, you know, always looking and doing what's, you know, in the best interest of the client. And then obviously our sales department, they didn't have a sales manager. They had a part-time finance guy. So if a customer walked in and they were interested in buying a vehicle, the salesperson would, you know, show them the bike, give them the pricing, negotiate with them if need be, you know, take them into the finance box. We don't operate like that. We have a sales
yeah.
manager, we have training, we have finance managers, you know, we're run like a car dealership essentially.
Do you
Right.
guys have plenty of technicians right now? Did you guys get up to a comfortable number when you moved
So
in?
what's crazy is it's kind of industry wide. People have trouble finding
Right.
technicians, but
Definitely.
not here
Right.
in Miami. For whatever reason, we
Really?
have an
Good.
abundance of people applying to be technicians here.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well,
You know,
that's a
not,
good problem.
yeah, it is a great problem. I mean, unfortunately, they're not, you know, with the industry standard today. They don't have all the training. They don't know all the brands. I mean, and
Right.
things are getting, you know, BRP, for instance, getting very technical with everything's CAN bus. You know, you need
Oh
a
yeah.
computer to
It's
diagnose it.
automotive. It's
Yeah,
like at that automotive level now where
yeah,
you've got to have a scan tool to
yeah.
fix a
Oh, absolutely.
vehicle and
You need to
yeah.
be heavily knowledgeable in electric, you know, all the electrical systems, unlike old school bikes where there's a little point system and cleaning the
Right.
carb and send it on its
Carburetor
way.
and
Yeah. So
kind of
it's a challenge. You know, we hire a lot, we're plenty staffed on technicians. We're putting them all through training. We have a shop foreman who teaches them and guides them throughout the day, make sure nothing leaves with any problems. So
yeah. Well, the good thing is you're finding people that want to do it because I mean that's even a problem that's just a problem everywhere,
yeah,
So
we
if you
don't have
find a
a
guy that is interested, you can get them the training they need.
Yeah, we don't have any issue with staffing here. I mean, there's probably 3 or 4 people that apply for a mix of positions throughout this place every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you still in the 30 some range at that dealership or you're
No, we're doing two,
okay.
3x that now.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
a big dealership then. What's the
Yeah.
square footage? What's the footprint there?
I think total like 18,000 square feet.
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
good size. Yeah. So you guys are right. You guys are
We're cranking right
definitely
now. This is a great month so far.
is it a good one?
Oh, we're cranking right now.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
that's good news to hear.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and that was kind of what I was wondering, because yeah, that's always the big talk, especially at the beginning of the year. Everyone's like, What's the year going to look like? What do you guys think? I mean, if you're having a good month right now, or you feel you're talking to the customer and feeling their, situation, it seems like people, people are doing okay.
I mean, if my idea, when I look at the market and whatnot, I look at Wall Street Journal, I look at multiple different news outlets every single morning. First thing I get here, 7:30 in the morning, I'm just cruising the internet to see what people are talking about, what's happening. Obviously, it's an election year, and
Yeah,
so
right.
that shakes things up. Who knows what path
You
we're
don't
going
know
to
what
take.
way it's going to go, but usually the economy does pretty well in election
Yeah, I
years.
mean,
So
they've already talked about
traditionally.
reducing interest rates multiple times this year. We know that's going to
Mm,
happen. I don't know when it's going to take, and that is having a huge effect. Obviously, super high interest rates. Power sports industry interest rates are already high,
right,
but and then to throw in what's going on now, it definitely makes it a challenge for customers. But
right.
I'm very optimistic for this year, and I mean, like I said, this is a new store for us, and I'm trying to make a huge impact within the city, and also what we're doing through social media, marketing, and campaigning for this place. So you're going to see us putting a lot of videos out. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're doing with the mayor, trying to get a lot of community involvement,
Right.
and just really making a dent in Miami, letting people know we're here and what we're about. And, we're not just here to sell bikes, like we're here to provide an experience. And, our customer
Yeah.
reviews and stuff, if you check them out right now, everything's 5-star. There's not many, if at all, people that are leaving here upset and,
Right.
saying bad
No,
things
that's
about us.
good.
So
I mean, that's what that's what everyone strives for, is that
yeah.
good customer service. Working with the community, I think is a big thing as a power sports dealer too, and working with your riding community. Do you guys do any
Yeah.
like rides, group rides and things like that? Or
Not yet.
um
So we have done some stuff. We're going to get involved, and there's two places down here in South Florida that have bike nights. They're on Wednesdays and Thursdays. One is on State Road 84. One's out on US 27. We've already done an event at the one out on US 27, but we're going to start getting more involved in the other ones. No, I don't think we're going to host so much here. It's kind of a challenge. We don't have a ton of staff. We're already working, all the guys here from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're open Monday through
yeah,
Saturday. So to ask them like, hey, everyone's got to stay late. We're going to be here till 11 p.m. Make sure you're at work tomorrow, 8:45 though. And I don't want to
right.
ask them for too much. I'd rather bring a huge trailer out, bring some t-shirts, show people what we're doing, have them stop by.
Yeah, during business hours, do it
Yeah.
like, so yeah, you don't want to overtax your crew, but yeah,
No.
I think those demo trucks, having the trailers and food trucks,
Yeah.
making it more of an event, during the day, because that's ultimately what you want, is people to come out and
Yeah.
check out your
Absolutely.
bikes, make it a place to hang out,
That's what we're
and
really creating here. Every Saturday, it's an event here. I have our staff giving out mimosas. We've got music
nice.
playing. We always have some sort of like breakfast, either it's donuts or croquetas, or it's a
That's
fun environment. People come here every Saturday. We have the same clientele that comes to hang out while also, you know, purchasing. So
Fine.
it's
Right.
fun.
It's like a coffee shop for bikes, for motorcycles,
Yeah.
kind of. Which I love that kind. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
I had my little Ducati dealer that was near me that, I was friends with the general manager, and, knew him he was friends with my wife and all that, knew them. So I was always hanging out there, and they closed down before, I think it was right before COVID.
Oh man,
And
that's
yeah,
fun.
it's like I got to go find a new place to hang out now,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
well, cool. So you're you say you've been with Broward for 17 years. Obviously, that were
Yeah.
you've been
It's
to
been
all
a
the
fun
other
ride.
Are you general manager of all the stores, or
No, sir, just Miami. But I've
okay?
worked in
Well, I
most
was
of
gonna
our
say that'd be a lot.
Yeah, I've worked in most of our locations. I was in high school, and a lot of my friends had ATVs and whatnot. And I got fired from a restaurant. Stumbled into here. I wanted to buy a four-wheeler, so I came in, signed up, and they're like, "Hey, you need your parents to sign up. You can't just sign all this paperwork. You're not even freaking 18 years old yet." So
Right.
called my parents, got them super pissed off. But I've
Right.
been working since I couldn't even tell you, washing cars, cutting grass,
Oh
freaking
yeah. So
you
you
name
were
it.
a
Worked
go-getter from the beginning.
from
You were
day one.
always out.
Yeah, I love working.
Yeah.
I'm always working. And
What was it about Broward's culture that's that's kept you there this long?
so when I started in like 2006, I was 16 years old. I was working around all adults. They just had me, they told me, hey, you're a hustler. It seems like, you're out here paying for your own four-wheeler. You want a job type of thing. So
Right.
Started right away sweeping the shop and working in the service department. And it was fun. There was a lot of young guys that were salespeople. And, 2006, 2007, it was booming before things blew up. And every Friday, these guys are all like going out to lunch and they're having all their cars washed. And, they're going to the nightclub on Friday night and Saturday night. And I'm 16, turning 17 years old. They're sneaking me in the back door of places out in, downtown Fort Lauderdale. And I was like, I'm staying here forever. This place is crazy.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could see that being addictive for sure.
It was a party. It was crazy. We had one location. It was just fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's great. Now, so who is it? Alex? Who's the ownership? Is it a group ownership group?
Yeah, it's a group. It's a group of partners. So Sam and Mark, they started the company. They brought in partners over the last 5 or 6 years, and it's just
they've been around since what, early 2000s? Is that what you said?
So Sam is he's our president, CEO. He's been in the industry since I have 16 years old. He started at R&R Jet Tech doing the same thing, sweeping the floors, started racing jet skis, worked in service, worked in parts, became the general manager, oversaw a couple of stores. They closed down, and the opportunity of Broward Motorsports came for sale, and found some friends, found some investors, and got things going.
Right. And the rest is, it just keeps snowballing.
Haven't stopped growing yet.
Yeah, we're not going to stop. This is going to be a good year, hopefully. So,
that's exciting.
Well, you guys have already achieved a lot of success.
Yeah, we've had a lot of mergers and acquisitions. We only have 6 locations, but that is comprised of probably 15 mergers. And we've taken those small stores and merged them into larger stores.
Right. Merging some territories and things like that. Because a lot of it is right. You got to have the territory to be able to get the OEM lines. You got to, in the right area. Yeah.
There's all the rules, distance apart, population density, all the fun stuff,
Yeah. All that nerdy math, you got to check that. But, well, great, man. It's been great talking to you, and, wish you all the success. If there's anything we can do, keep us in mind, and
spread the good word and come by and hang out. If you're in the Miami area, stop by, come on a Saturday. That's when we're partying. So.
That sounds like a plan. It's been too long since I've been down to Florida, and I've really never been to Miami. I've been to the airport and stuff, but that's not,
It's dense down here. There's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
A lot of horns.
Yeah, a lot of traffic. That's what I hear. It's a lot. Well, that's why you need a bike to get around, But well, great. Well, thanks for coming on with us today.
Absolutely.
And Matt, anyone have anything they want to share here at the end that they've got to say, or okay?
I think we're good, but yeah, it's exciting news. You guys continue to grow and keep us in the loop so we can keep sharing your news.
Absolutely. Check us out, BrowardMotorsportsMiami.com.
Yep.
All right. Well, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
If you like this podcast, please like, share, and subscribe. We also invite you to connect with us on powersportsbusiness.com.